Hey everyone, it's been a while. It's now September, moving into the second week. It's Labor Day, and I'm happy to report that I get to have Labor Day off. Um, I was assigned to the tribe's emergency management team to head up the finance section, and so it's been really busy during this COVID pandemic. So school has started for the kids here on the res, and it's distance learning, so it's all virtual right now. I'm not a fan of it, but we have to do what we have to do to keep our children and family safe. So right now, I'm enjoying my Labor Day, and it's actually a little after 1 o'clock, and I watched a documentary this morning called The Game Changers, and really motivated me to probably look into a plant-based diet. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do some more research, but everything that documentary had, it was very interesting, and if you haven't seen it, I would recommend watching it. So let's see. I've been busy working, a lot of overtime during this pandemic, so I definitely appreciate my time at home. And today I slept in, ate breakfast, and watched a documentary, and then finally showered. So I ate lunch, and now I figured I'd talk a little bit about some of the products that I'm using. I like to switch off my shampoo, so I'll start with shampoo. Um, my hair is getting a little too long, and I don't know, it's brown hair. My mom's side of the family's taken over, so my brothers have black hair, my sister and I have brown. Her hair, if you've seen her, it's only black because she dyes it. But yeah, we call it Quintero brown because my mom's a Quintero and their hair is all brown. But my hair is pretty fine, and it's just to my waist, below my waist, maybe about 4 more inches, and I'll be sitting on it. So for my hair products, I mentioned I like to switch off, and I switch between Avita products and a salon product called Biolage. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm gonna say it. And I like to use for Biolage, I like to use the volume shampoo. I think it's like a blue label, or blue writing. So I really like the pleasant smell of it. But right now, as I said, when I'm not using Biolage, I'm using Avita. So there are two different types of shampoos and conditioners that I use from Avita, and I switch off between them. So I buy them at the same time. And one is the rosemary mint, and the other is the cherry almond. I'm gonna put you on pause here. Sorry about that. My brother came out without a shirt on, so I had to put you on pause. So the cherry almond, both of them smell really nice. It's a rosemary mint. This is a lightweight purifying shampoo, and it's very, very lightweight. This one is a softening shampoo, and so it has like your hair does feel weighted down compared to this one. You can see, I think what I have left is about right here, and this is probably a little bit more. But I switch off between these, like a week of this and then a week of this, and so that's my shampoo and the conditioners that go with it, the weightless conditioner and the softening conditioner. So I really like Aveda products, and I think that I started switching off shampoos just because I felt like after a while the effect of the shampoo kind of diminishes, and so changing over to a purifying shampoo, and then back to softening or a volume shampoo was help maintain like how I felt about the shampoo when I first used it. I will say that the rosemary mint, like I said, it's purifying, but you can feel like the tingling, and the mint smell really opens up your nose. So it's a really good shampoo to use in the morning. The aroma of it is awesome. So I didn't use either one of those today. I actually used a sample that I got from Aveda, and sample size shampoo and conditioner for smooth infusion. I don't know if you can see that, but I really like this. It worked great, and my hair does feel very smooth. It was easy to comb through, and maybe I'll braid it later, but it just feels softened, but not with the heavy feel to it. It feels very light, and so I really like that. So there's my shampoo. Let me talk a little bit about my face wash, because that's something that I've been struggling with, having to use a mask, and probably my diet choice right now, and I hadn't been drinking a whole lot of water, was causing me to break out like crazy, especially like in this area where the mask goes. So I was especially noticing it in my chin area, and I'm let's see, 37 years old this year, and I still struggle with breakouts. My mom, I get it from my mom, and I probably should not drink a whole lot of soda, no caffeine, drink more water, cut back on the heavy foods, greasy foods, but hopefully this documentary that I watched today will help make some of those healthier changes for me. In the meantime, I use a face wash, store-bought, drugstore bought face wash called Cetaphil, and I like the daily cleanser, so it doesn't have a really perfumey smell, and the wind is picking up out here. It's like 95 degrees right now, so hopefully some storm clouds move in and just don't tease us today. But anyway, I use Cetaphil, as a daily face wash, and like when I'm in the shower, but afterward I use a separate face wash, which has bounced between probably 3 different products, one of which I need to get rid of because I thought it would be better than it is, and so I'm going to get rid of it. It makes my face feel like it has so much moisturizer on it, and my skin is really oily, so that type of feel for me, I don't care much for it. And so if I automatically feel like I have lotion on my face before I've even applied any moisturizer after washing, it makes me think that probably that's the reason why I was breaking out a lot, including my bad diet and no water. But I switched over to some Clinique, which I love the product that I'm using. It's bestseller on the Sephora website, but it still just wasn't working as good as I thought it would. I probably will continue to use the scrub and the acne little vial of formula that you put on your trouble areas. But I started using Tatcha. I think that's how you say it. Tatcha. And this is what the case looks like. And I was really excited to start using this. I've used Tatcha's, what is it called? Blotting papers. Kind of like, they're like rice paper, and you put them on your oily face, forehead, nose. And so the symbol looked familiar to me, and I went ahead and I tried it. And so I had a gift card for Sephora and decided that I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use this, and it's like a $60 value from Sephora. Here's the deep cleanser, and what I like about it is it doesn't smell too perfumey, and there are really no directions other than apply this to a wet face. So what I did after I got my face wet, I put some in my hand, and although this is a hard bottle, you can squeeze it fairly easy. So got some of this out and put it on my face, and it says to avoid your eye area. So I rubbed it and rubbed it and rubbed it. And when I rinsed it off, my face actually felt silky. And I've never had that happen before with a cleanser, so I really was impressed right away. And then applied a pearl size of this, and it's just water. It's called the water cream, and it says pore perfecting Japanese wild rose for normal to oily skin. And so applied that. It felt like a good moisturizer. And then I followed it up with I'm not wearing any makeup today, the silk canvas, which is just this, and it just feels, I don't know if you can see that right there, it just feels like a little bit more moisturizer. And again, it smells very pleasant. I'm not somebody who likes anything really smelly, and so Like I said, I'm not using any foundation or anything today, so just a day to have bare skin, breathable bare skin. And so this one is called a dewy skin mist, and I'll just spray my face, but I like how it feels. And it says it's 2 to 3 spritz onto face for a boost of hydration and glow under or over makeup. So I love it. I'll probably buy this again, and when I'm done with this one, definitely gonna buy it again. And there's that product. The last thing I wanted to talk about was, let me see if I can get this on. Hold on. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about, because I kind of got into buying Bath and Body Works. First, it was just hand sanitizer. The little tiny pocket back hand sanitizers. Yes, I have probably anywhere from 50 to 60 little pocket back hand sanitizers. And the reason why I probably bought so many was I bought all the ones that sounded really nice, and then my nose just doesn't agree with a whole lot. So yeah, I'll probably be getting rid of some, quite a lot maybe. But so it started with the little pocket back hand sanitizers, and I don't know if I found one I like yet. They're all kind of perfumey for me, so we'll see which one I end up liking and using. But in the while I was doing that, I also found foaming soaps, and I decided, we use Dial and the regular bar soap to wash our hands, and I just don't like the mess that the kids leave in their bathroom. So I thought, I'm gonna buy foaming hand soap, and tried a couple of them, which were very perfumey as well. And so I kicked on over to trying an aromatherapy foaming hand soap, and the one that I came across was called Eucalyptus and Tea, and it actually says it's for stress relief. So got it, love the smell, and decided, what else does Bath and Body Works have in this particular scent? And so they carry the moisturize and body wash. And so when I've had a hard day at work and I feel stressed out, this is what I'm using. This is like my go-to, along with like the Vicks shower tablet. Throw that in to my shower. This here, and even pair it with rosemary and mint, because eucalyptus and mint, there's no going wrong there. And so after that, I bought the body lotion, and I even bought the body cream. So I think you could tell that my life has been a little more stress-free just by, enjoying my shower with those smells. And I'm actually going to try a couple others, and I think one is called Sunrise Yoga. I've ordered the body wash and the lotion. If the smell doesn't agree with me, I'll definitely gift it to someone. And then I also purchased another one, and it's for sleep. I think it's called black chamomile, maybe. I could be wrong, but the fact that it was for sleep, and um, the lavender and the lavender and honey smell, or the lavender and whatever kind of smells Bath and Body Works has had, I haven't really cared for. So I figured, aromatherapy, I'll try black chamomile for sleep instead of lavender and vanilla. Lavender and vanilla was what it was. So we'll see how that goes. It comes in later this week, and looking forward to that. My cousin got me addicted with Bath and Body Works. All her fault. I blame her. She kept posting things about Bath and Body Works, and it was just making me want to buy Bath and Body Works. I don't do the candles and anything like that, so I just really got it for hand sanitizers and foaming hand soaps, and now body moisturizers for showers. And so that is probably all of that as far as washing my face, washing my hair, washing my body. I think I pretty much covered a lot of it. I'm gonna try Avita foot relief. I'm gonna soak my feet and then put some foot relief cream from Avita on it, see how that feels. I started running again recently. I don't know if you can see this. I haven't been running for a bit, haven't been exercising. It's been a long, the past 3 months have been crazy for me, and I feel like my job has just run away with me at times. So I wasn't working out and taking care of myself how I should. So I definitely am looking forward to getting back on track with running and light lifting. I have been reading, and I think that the motivation that I have to get back in shape and take better care of myself has to do with the books that I've read. So one of the books that I read was David Goggins's Can't Hurt Me, and it wasn't what I expected, but in a way it was better. So I liked hearing about his failures, because I thought it was just going to be a book about this guy who just kicks butt in everything. And so I liked hearing about the challenges that he overcame, and just this overall knowing, like, you can push your body further than it wants to be pushed. And then right after that book, I went into reading what I talk about when I talk about running, that was written by Haruki Murakami. And that book, it started out so slow for me. I thought I was gonna dread reading it. It's a short read, and I thought I was gonna struggle through it. And after a certain point, it really resonated with me. I found things that, he's not a professional runner. He's a really decent runner. And the things that he talked about in his book that related to both, writing and running, and how one made him better at the other. And I really liked hearing that because, my experience this summer with COVID and everything, and being a part of this team, I joke and I say, I want to write a book about what I've gone through, what all of this has done, and my inside point of view into like tribal politics, how tribal politics play a huge part in the response to COVID on the Fort Apache Indian Reservation. And all of it, just like even the parts of it that isn't pretty, there's definitely been times that, I've been so frustrated and I've come home and I've cried. And I want to say this year alone, I've cried more than the past maybe 3 years put together. And so I don't cry a whole lot. So it really has been a battle. Parts of it coming like hurtful words coming from people that you respect. Therefore, it hurts even more. And I want to write about all of it. I want to share it. And I think that having that mindset that, I'm gonna write about what I've gone through, and knowing that Mr. Murakami felt that running made him able to do his job as a writer even better. And then he wrote about both of these things. And I'd like to take away from that read altogether. And then, of course, the things that only runners can share and know about running with other runners. I don't run with a lot of people, but my races, I like the sense of, all of us trained to get here, and all of us made certain sacrifices. And I wonder what my training plan was like compared to this other person's. And at the end of the day, it really made me think about, I wasn't competing with anybody. I'm not this professional runner that I'm gonna compete with people. I'm competing with who I was yesterday. And that book, it definitely made me appreciate that all over again, because I got to this point where, I felt like I'm not seeing enough results. I'm not improving. Am I really getting better? Is my time going to get better? And so from an age standpoint, like I said, I'm 37, and he talks about how, in his prime, Bumblebee, in his prime, he's noticed that he's not doing as great as he once did. And so I think it made it realistic to me that, age is definitely going to come against me, and the goal that I have, I'd like to reach it before my age just creates this wall that's too big enough to go over. And so I have a desire to get back into shape and to do it a little differently this time, taken away from, what Goggins learned and what Murakami learned. And so I really do want to be a better version of myself. And in continuing on that, I currently am reading. I started it, I don't know how many times, but never finished it. And so I I'm Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter is what I'm currently reading. And the story starts with a tragic event, and it's something that I was like, wow, that started a story. Something blowing around. That started in a way that just caught my attention. And we'll see what I have to say about it. It definitely has, well, my nephew, and he's 10 years old, not 10 years old, it's 9, it's going to be 10 this December. He says it wasn't, like, there are certain parts that were not believable for him, and I can appreciate where he's coming from, because I kind of felt the same way when I read it. I was like, this is not believable. But there are certain parts of the book that Erica Sanchez, the author, approaches in a way that definitely grabs your attention. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm gonna continue reading my book. I just figured I would catch up with all of you, and I would like to start doing my workout videos, but right now, like, I feel like to get to the point I was at before, I probably need give me probably a month. I'm gonna say a month, maybe 2 or 3 weeks of running. I started running 2 days ago, so running and lifting, because I really feel like, it's in there. I can tell, but it needs to be awakened all over again. So I definitely look forward to posting maybe some workout videos and some book reviews, some product reviews, all of the stuff paid for, out of pocket, nobody sponsoring me, just trying out things that I've wanted to try out before, and we'll see how it goes. Just like my RVC, my RVC clothing line. The clothing line is awesome. Ruka. And I even have some shorts. Let me show you these. And these are like awesome. They're like running shorts and workout shorts, and I'm definitely gonna buy 2 more pairs, like the same style, because I'm gonna wear these out. I know it, and I want the backup to be waiting for me. So I just wanted to say, hey, I hope you're all doing great. Continue to practice your social distancing, being safe, sanitizing, hand washing, covering your cough, staying home if you don't feel well. So be safe, and we'll catch you another time. Bye.